Do you ever lie in bed at night, tired but unable to relax? Your legs aching, your joints stiff, your mind still running? If so, this gentle evening stretch for seniors might be exactly what your body is asking for. In just 3 quiet minutes, you can release tension from your neck, back, and hips while calming your mind for deeper sleep. No equipment, no strain, just soothing motion before rest. And near the end, I'll share one final stretch that melts stress in seconds and helps you drift peacefully into the night. For years, Doris struggled with nights that never truly rested her. She'd go to bed exhausted but wake hours later, her legs tingling, her lower back tight. Some nights, she'd toss and turn until dawn, staring at the ceiling and whispering, "Why can't I just relax?" She tried herbal teas, soft music, even turning off her phone early. Nothing seemed to quiet her body. The stiffness would build as the day went on, from her morning walk to her favorite chair in the evening, until her muscles felt like coiled springs. It wasn't pain exactly, just a deep, constant restlessness. One evening, her neighbor, who was a retired physical therapist, noticed how she winced when sitting down. "Doris," she said kindly, "you don't need a pill to sleep better. You just need to remind your body how to let go." She showed Doris a simple stretching routine for seniors, gentle, calming movements done right before bed. 3 minutes, she said, that's all. That night, Doris tried it. Slow neck circles, a seated forward bend, a twist to each side, and deep breathing with her hands resting on her knees. By the end, her body felt lighter. Not tired, but calm. When she lay down, she could feel her shoulders sink into the pillow. For the first time in months, she fell asleep without effort. She hadn't realized that her sleeplessness wasn't from her mind racing. It was from her body holding tension it never released. That small 3-minute ritual became her nightly reset, her way of saying goodnight not just to the day, but to every ache and worry that came with it. And what she discovered next would turn those restless nights into something peaceful again. The next evening, Doris dimmed the lights, turned off the TV, and placed a sturdy chair beside her bed. The room felt quiet, peaceful. She took a slow breath and whispered, 3 minutes. That's all. Her neighbor had written down the flow for her, a gentle evening stretch routine designed for seniors, safe, soothing, and simple. Step 1. Seated neck and shoulder release. Doris sat tall in her chair, feet flat on the ground. She lowered her right ear toward her shoulder and breathed deeply for 5 seconds, then switched sides. Next, she rolled her shoulders in small circles, backward, then forward. Each movement melted a little more tension away. It was such a small thing, yet she could feel her day unwinding through her muscles. "I carry my thoughts here," she whispered, touching her neck. With every exhale, the weight of the day began to soften. Step 2. Seated forward fold. She placed her hands on her knees, inhaled to lengthen her spine, then slowly leaned forward, letting her head and arms hang naturally toward the floor. She stayed there, breathing deeply, her back gently stretching. This pose released the lower back, the very spot that used to ache after long days sitting. When she rose again, she felt lighter, as if she'd set something down that she'd been carrying all day. Step 3. Gentle seated twist. With her hands on her knees, she turned her torso gently to the right, then to the left, holding each side for 2 breaths. This motion awakened her spine and eased stiffness in her sides. Her breath grew slower, smoother. "It's like my body's sighing," she said softly, smiling. Step 4. Ankle and wrist circles. Still seated, she lifted one foot and traced slow circles in the air with her toes, then switched to her wrists. These small movements improved circulation, warming her joints and helping her feel grounded again. The tingling in her legs, the one that kept her up at night, began to fade. Step 5. Standing chest opener, optional. If her energy allowed, Doris stood behind her chair, placed both hands on its back, and rolled her shoulders back, while lifting her chin slightly. Her chest opened, breath deepened, and she felt a rush of calm energy. This wasn't effort, it was release. Step 6, the final stretch, the heart calmer. Her neighbor had called it the heart calmer. Sitting again, Doris placed one hand on her chest, one on her belly. She inhaled slowly through her nose for a count of 4, feeling both hands rise. Then she exhaled through her mouth for a count of 6. With each breath, she imagined letting go of tension, of worry, of the need to control tomorrow. Her heartbeat slowed, her shoulders dropped. She smiled. That was the secret her neighbor had promised. The breath that melted stress faster than any medicine ever could. By the time she finished, the clock read 9:05. Her mind felt quiet, her body loose. When she slipped under her blanket, she didn't need to search for comfort. It was already there. Over the next 2 weeks, Doris repeated her 3-minute stretch every night. Some evenings, she added soft music or dim candlelight. Soon it became her ritual, the gentle line between her day and her rest. And what changed? Everything, subtle. She woke up less stiff. Her back didn't ache in the mornings. She found herself moving more easily throughout the day, her steps lighter. "I don't just sleep better," she told her neighbor. "I live better." The science behind her results is simple but profound. Gentle stretching before bed helps the body release built-up cortisol, the stress hormone that keeps the mind alert even when we're tired. It increases flexibility in the joints, reduces stiffness, and signals to the brain that it's safe to rest. And for seniors, this practice does even more. It helps maintain mobility, balance, and emotional calm, all while preparing the body for deep, healing sleep. Now, every night before she turns off the lamp, Doris sits in her chair, closes her eyes, and whispers her new mantra: let go, rest, begin again tomorrow. Because sometimes the path to peace isn't found in doing more, it's in slowing down enough to finally let the day leave your body. Doris's journey is a gentle reminder that peace isn't found by trying harder, it's found by softening. Her 3-minute evening stretch for seniors wasn't just about loosening tight muscles, it was about teaching her body how to rest again. In those quiet minutes before bed, she rediscovered something simple yet powerful. Rest is a skill, and the body remembers it when we give it a chance. Her nightly ritual became more than a stretch. It became gratitude in motion. Every breath told her body, "You're safe now." Every exhale released the noise of the day. And with time, her sleep became deeper, her mornings lighter, her spirit steadier. Because ending the day with movement isn't about exercise, it's about release. It's the kindness you give your body after everything it carried. And that kindness, practiced nightly, becomes strength you can feel by morning. Tonight, before you climb into bed, take 3 quiet minutes for yourself. Sit in a sturdy chair, breathe deeply, and try Doris's gentle stretch routine. Feel your body unwind, your joints loosen, and your mind slow down. Notice how each breath carries you closer to rest. Then, when you wake tomorrow, ask yourself, did you sleep a little deeper? Move a little easier? If you did, leave a comment below and simply write "relaxed" and tell us what part of your day feels the hardest to let go of. We look forward to reading your insights. Thank you for walking this journey with Verdant Years.